Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Houston Astros taking on Seattle. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
And now, please welcome your Seattle Bombers.
Coming up on the first pitch. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings, George Kirby.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. It's 1-0.
Oh, so much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
Here's the center fielder, Jake Myers. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
1-2's the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Yordan Alvarez in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. There's the strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Off the mark there. The count now 2-2. And downstairs. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Isaac Paredes, the next to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Paredes, 26 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. Swing and a pop-up, foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And we're back. Today's starting pitcher, Framber Valdez.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Check swing, and he went. Strike one. Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. That's a strike. It's 0-1. 1 out, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike. Curve in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's a little bit low.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. And we're all square. It's 1-1.
Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
Ken Griffey Jr. in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Alvarez squeezes it, 2 away down. 2 down, bases empty. Now here is Cal Raleigh.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. They'll circle the bases. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 2-1.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So 2 down. Here's Jared Kelnick. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
That's in. Ball.
2 outs, base is empty.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
And it's through for a hit.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Richie Sexson stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. On the ground to the left. A sliding stop. The throw, and they get the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second. And now the first baseman, Christian Walker. That's in there. 0-1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. Rodriguez makes the grab, 1 away. Vic Caratini at the plate. Just missed.
That's the ball low.
That's down and in. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
2-1.
That's to third. Throw to first in time. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Swings through that one out in front that time.
No balls. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-2.
And down on strikes he goes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the DH, Raul Ibanez. Valdez back to work. And a curveball is just outside. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. And they add to their lead. It's 3-1.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
So digging in, Kyle Seager. First offering, and it just misses.
So just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That one fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in bottom half of inning number 2. Pitch in the dirt, 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Gets it to first, 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Now it's the second baseman, Cole Young. And a curve is down and in. And a swing and a miss there.
1-1.
Out to short, Pena. In there safely.
The batter,
So the
number 3.
lineup flips over.
Shortstop,
J.P.
J.P.
Crawford gets a chance to hit.
Crawford.
The shortstop
1-0.
takes the ball. Man at first, one away. Runner on the go. Pitch misses.
Ball outside.
Throw, save.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely, and now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
Fouled off. He was late. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Now the number 2 hitter, Julio Rodriguez. He's already homered here in this one. In the dirt. And a foul ball. Outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got it. They limit the damage here. And we're back. And now the DH, Yainer Diaz.
Yainer Diaz.
Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Line drive. Takes it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Ball outside.
Next one is off the plate. And that is ball 1. In the air, out towards left center. Rodriguez makes the grab. And there are 2 down. So the batting order turns over. At the plate, Jeremy Pena. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
0-2.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Got him swinging. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the right fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Griffey Jr.
Just missed. With Jr., probably one of the sweetest swings we have ever seen, and certainly as signature a swing as any player has ever had. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
The whole setup for Junior, the way he waggled the bat, the way he was able to just effortlessly move that swing through the zone, just a pretty thing from start to finish.
That missed by a lot. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. 110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
There's a strike.
And even though he was on the big stage playing in front of thousands of people, you always remember the hat backwards, big smile on his face. He kept this game that can have a lot of stress in it fun, just like he was a kid.
To short, could be 2. The flip, there's one to Walker, and that's 2. So 2 down now, and here is Jared Kelnick. Gets the outside corner with that one.
Well, as a left-handed hitter, you kind of expect that breaking ball from the lefty, so you just want to track it and get an idea because you know it's going to come into play later in the at-bat.
And a pitch. Base knock center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. And now Richie Sexson grounded out his first time. Ball one there.
Ball, no strikes.
And that's outside. And the count now 2-0. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-1.
Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
And next is the designated hitter, Raul Ibanez. On the ground to third. And that's a fair ball. Runner at first with 2 away. Now the third baseman, Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Hey, I got to give him credit for busting down the first to beat out that hit. Speed is obviously not a big part of his game. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Brings it back on a leaping catch. Wow! As we go to the top of the 4th. And stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers. Top of the zone for a called strike. That one in the dirt, and it's 1-1. Swings and chases a low one there.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Yordan Alvarez.
Now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Next offering is in for a strike. Gets a piece and stays alive. The Astros down by 4. Top half of inning number 4. Outside low. And the count 1-2. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. Kelnick going back. He brought it back. The Astros turn to a new arm on the mound, Brandon Walter.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Dubon makes the catch, and there's one away. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Ripped on a line to center. Tracks it down for the out. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Ball 1, no strikes. Walter, 28 years old. He's one of the few Major League Baseball players born in the state of Delaware. Swung out, belted. Deep. That one way back there. And that one's going to land not so much here, but here. All muscle to center field, and they add to the lead. It's 6-1.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
So 2 away with nobody on. Cal Raleigh now at the plate. Swinging a foul out of play. And that's down and away.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. That's inside.
2-2.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Stays alive. And that's downstairs. And it's 3-2.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And a 3-2. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Dubon puts it away, and that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Christian Walker.
Number 8.
Kirby back to work.
Walker.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Sexton under it. And makes the grab. And a quick out, number 1. And here's the catcher, Victor Caratini. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. There's a swing and a drive. Rodriguez racing after it. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds.
Griffey gets under it. Makes the grab for the second out. Now it's the DH, Yainer Diaz. Hard hit, right side. Tosses to first, and that'll do it. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Jared Kelenic. He's 2 for 2. Check swing to the first pitch. Look down to third. Did not go. Swing and a miss. And 1-1.
Well, these players digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Check swing of the 2-1, appeal to third. And he held back, according to Rusty Valentine. Liner picked on the hop at first. And very nicely done for the out. So up next, Richie Sexson. He's already homered in this game. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
1 down, base is empty. Going to count 1-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Missed with a changeup, and the count's even at 2. And that's
Ball.
downstairs and outside.
Full count.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Back there. He's got it. And there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Raul Ibanez getting ready to hit. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Bang! Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 7-1.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Seager up for the 3rd time and takes ball 1. And there's a fly ball deep right field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Into second, and he's got a double. Man in scoring position with 2 away. And here is Cole Young. 1 for 2. Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Top 6. Here's Mauricio Dubon.
Number 14, Mauricio Dubon.
Right through there for a strike.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Next to hit, Jeremy Pena. And that's in there for strike 1. And that one lifted in the air center field. Rodriguez has a beat on it. And he makes the catch. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Jake Myers. On the corner for a strike. It's 0-1. And there's a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Fires over to first. And that is that. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, J.P. Crawford. They say you win.
0-1.
Foul ball. The 0-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Now the number 2 hitter, Julio Rodriguez. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. He swings and fouls one off. Swung on, belted deep. That one way back there, and that one's going to land not so much here, but here. That'll fire up the dugout. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game, and they add on. It's 8-1.
So impressive how he was able to go down and get this fastball, but yet get it up in the air, hit it far enough to get out of this ballpark.
So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Sean Dubin. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Junior, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Now fly ball to right center. Myers settles underneath it, puts it away for the out. 2 down, base is empty. And now Cal Raleigh. And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Foul ball there. And now 1-2.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Caratini up with it on to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me.
Now a rocket to right center. Way back there. And forget it. It's out of here. He circles the bases. It's 8-2.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Isaac Paredes digs in now. Swing and a miss. Early 2000s Yankees Red Sox, probably the best baseball rivalry that we've seen.
Yeah, and I would say, you know, that kind of simmered down and some other ones started to rise up a little bit. And the great state of Texas, the Astros and the Rangers became a really good rivalry.
Yeah, no doubt. Got him looking. That's his 9th strikeout so far. On the ground right side. Throws to first in time. Victor Caratini will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Gets a piece and it stays 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Oof. That one went straight back and got our ump right in the mask. Let's hope he's okay. Come on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Bottom of the inning. Now the left fielder, Jared Kelman. That one to first, Walker. And he handles it himself for the out. And now here's the first baseman, Richie Sexson. That's outside, and it's 1-0. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In the air, right side, Dubon. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the DH, Raul Ibanez. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Myers makes the catch, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. That's in there. And there's a ball. Fastball for a strike.
2-2.
Good job to fight that one off.
Well, we know this, down 1 or down 10, Jose Altuve is not going to give away an at-bat.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Counts full.
That one misses.
That time.
So a leadoff walk.
No, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone. Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And his 11th strikeout in this one, really racking up the whips. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
0-2.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Ooh, missed a mistake right there.
And a swing and a miss. And he's up to 12 strikeouts on the day. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. And it's fouled away.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong and their timing's off.
2 outs. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Ball.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count.
1-2.
Excellent job.
3.
Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the 3rd baseman, Kyle Seager. Dubin back to work. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Cole Young, the next to hit, 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Curve in the dirt.
That's low. That's a ball.
Went too far that time. It's 1-2.
1-2 is the count.
Bounce to the right, but it kicks foul.
That's a foul.
Check swing, now an appeal to third. Nope, he held back. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 gone. 2 down, base is empty. J.P. Crawford now at the plate. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts and a flyout. Swing and a foul straight back. The shortstop takes the ball.
Ball.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. New inning getting started. And now here, Trent Thornton comes on now.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Thornton. He's got some good and some bad. The positive is he doesn't walk very many guys, but Chris, the problem is that he is prone to giving up some homers. Sexton steps on the bag. Now 1 gone in the 9th. Alvarez at the plate now. That's ball 1. And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Right 2.
Base is empty, 1 away.
2 balls,
Here at the
2
top
strikes.
of the 9th. Ground ball left side, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit. 1 down. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. Right down to shoot. 0-1. Now 1
That's
missed.
the ball down.
Swing and a ball softly hit out into left center. And puts the squeeze on that one. Out number 2. So it's their last chance in this one. Christian Walker up next for the Astros. Lifted to left, and that should do it. Ball game.
7 home runs. What are we playing? Wiffle ball? Anytime you hit 7 home runs, you better win the ball game. And that's what they did. Really impressive today.
8-2 the final here. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.